Thanks for being with us. It's still quarterfinals time here at the Swatch Women's Pro. Nikki Van Dijk taking on Manuel for a spot into the semifinals. We already have the first semifinal.
Well, Nikki's had some pretty good results, but Malia is going to draw first blood here.
Nikki paddles over. We'll wait for something else to come through, and we'll get our first wave underway. It's a quick, speedy little roundhouse cutback for Manuel. Just good for one cutty. Now Nikki might be into the next opportunity. A little bit deep behind the whitewater. Coming her out from the wedge. She'll hit it off the lip. Second jam off the top. And now she'll fit in a third closeout re-entry.
I like it. Good start for Nikki. Second wave of the set. A little cleaner on the face. Slightly bigger. So I think Nikki got the best of that first exchange. You know, you look back on some of her big results. You know, you said the Aussie Bodies, which was Manly, but she also made semis at the Los Cabos Open of Surf. And the Los Cabos Open of Surf with that little zippy right-hander that kind of has a vibe to say maybe the lower's right. So she definitely feels good and confident in the point breaks. Love that she was able to get that final turn. Very exciting final turn. Take a look at this nice round cutback from Manuel. Full rail. Extends it, but just can't quite find more lip and has to kick out. So just the one maneuver there. That's going to be a throwaway score for Malia at the end of this heat. Filling out an entire year. Considering, you know, you see 5 events, and I'm sure they've surfed even more, but both of them have surfed, you know, all the major events on the qualifying series, as well as competing full-time on the championship tour. You'd have to say that's a lot of time living out on the back.
Van Dijk on the very next wave turned in a 7.83, and the Australian's up again. Without priority, a big first snap. He's got a great coping to hack right there, and another three-turn combination from Nikki Van Dijk.
Great stuff, Nikki Van Dijk. What a start. 7.83, and she is back this 7.83 with a nice little score that'll probably snuggle up next to it. Very similar type of wave. But I just love the attack she does. Not holding back. Great wave choice here. Getting that first turn. Hooking snap. Second one. Releasing the fins. And a third. And each time she's connecting with the lip. It's not that open face snap or out into the face at all. It was complete connection with the lip. And the judges eat that up. I think there's going to be another great score. Could even be better.
So right now, Nikki just taking control of this quarterfinal heat, a place that she's often been stuck in the past. Nikki's been able to quarterfinal at the Fiji Pro now a couple of times, which is always impressive because remember back to her rookie season on tour, Pete. She dealt with a lot of really interesting injuries. She had the one where her board popped up at Bells and came back and hit her just before the heat started. The one in Fiji was really tough. She ducked over a wave on the dry reef and actually had to get airlifted out there to get surgery. She bounced back from that. We kept thinking, okay, nothing else is going to happen. And she kept pushing through. Was able to re-qualify without a problem. The following season, in surfing, we call that combo, or you need a combination of scores. So right now, Malia looking for 2 new waves. She can forget about her first wave she took off for the roundhouse cutback. Now Malia up, looking for a big score. Knifes it vertically on the takeoff. Jam over the whitewater. Here comes the wrap. And she'll hop out. Turns in a 3-turn combo. Trying to battle with Nikki Van Dijk, whose low score was a 7.83.
We like the 3-turn combo. We don't like being comboed.
That's right.
Right? So nice work there from Malia. That's going to be a fight back wave. I think she's going to be out of, or close to being out of combo, being that she gets anything over a 6.16. And I think that there was enough electrified surfing there that she'll get into the good range or close to it. You know, this one she probably could have milked a few extra quarter point maybe out of there. But I like how she's surfing. So if she can find herself a high quality wave and do that style of surfing, I think we'll see herself in contention in this heat.
So Van Dijk managing the lineup well. Malia going on that last wave, 5.83. So improving. However, Malia still needs 2 new waves, so still in that combination spot. And Nikki still holding down court, looking for her first semi-final of her career. We mentioned Malia's placing on the QS, always solid. She's always been reliable, making key finals along the way. Malia's just going to take off real quick wide, and nothing's happening on that wave.
Who's she chatting with? Is that DHD on the other side there? She's kind of just wanted to see who she's kind of getting some info from.
Now setting up a frontside wrap is Nikki Van Dijk. Floats it real quick. Hard off the bottom and little slashing turn off the top. Van Dijk winds up a finishing move. Another great decision from the Australian. 7.83 start, 8.33 to back it up. Still has Malia comboed and ended up taking a wave that had a lot of scoring potential, and she still looks flawless in her turn selection and her form. Yeah,
no, she's as confident as can be right now, you can tell. Sat out the back, waited for this set wave, sets up the first turn again. Using the EPS, looks super connected to her feet. And here's some live action.
Time for Malia Manuel to answer back. Flowy turn through the whitewater. Nice tight forehand arc. Slashing snap off the top for Manuel. So a few solid maneuvers. Little inside corner to work with a top turn wrap, and now she has the lip to hit. Malia creating some space on the inside corner, and she gets a series of forehand turns. Most turns we've seen done on a wave. We'll see how the judges like the quality through the inside.
Yeah, I think what we'll see is that, you know, what real major point of difference being that Nikki Van Dijk was able to string her maneuvers consecutively, whereas we'll watch Malia here have to chase some of it down. So she tags it there. You can see has to pump around that section, gets a turn. Same thing here, kind of double pumps and waits. You want to see that bottom turn, that engage, and not necessarily come back to that other rail ever. It's just lay it over, hold it there, and then go into the turns. And that's where you're going to see the judges really start to take a notice of a point of difference. You know, connect that rail on the bottom, keep it held, and then go to the maneuver, back to the bottom, hold that bottom turn rail. You can see she's just shifting a little bit, and it's something she has to do to get around the section, and it's also a timing issue, trying to get to that point with some speed. You know, so I don't see, you know, even though this being the most maneuvers we've seen on a single wave, I don't see it being the best score of the heat. It's going to be kind of a little bit suppressed.
And they know how serious a big start was at Snapper, and you could tell the heat really already began a week before that first Hooter sound.
So true. And we love it. Bring it on. I mean, we love to see that. I mean, that's what pushes the sport.
For Manuel to fight back, she's out of the combo. Last wave is 6.77, but she still needs a 9.39. Well, Nikki Van Dijk didn't get the first wave to start. She got the second one and turned in a 7.83.
Yeah, and that was the 7.83 there. But this one, a little bit stronger, probably a little bit bigger wave. But just straight down to the bottom, straight to the top. One pump, bottom turn, and connecting with the lip again. And then here being Malia's best score at that point in time, a 5.83. Such graceful style Malia has. Really has that ability to whip that board all the way around. Probably just a little bit hindered by the actual wave quality. And she strung together some good moves. And she got herself out of combo with a 6.77. So she's in contention now, but she needs a near perfect ride. Some of those biggest moves being attempted.
Rolling in now is Malia Manuel, looking for the 9.39, just up and out, 2.15 to go. Nikki starting to get closer to being her first semifinal of her career on the championship tour. 6 quarters in a row to finish off 2015. 1 quarter this year at the PG Pro. Now Malia up again, blows the tail out, she'll get hung up. Sometimes even winning the qualifying series run, which is still usually dominated by her peers on the championship tour. Even look at her road to the final in Oceanside, Pete, and all the way through, you know, even the round before the quarters, it's the same surfer she is challenged by on the top 17. Something seems to change when New Jersey turns into a CT1.
Yeah, it's just a mental thing, right? I mean, that's we could see her overcome that right now. In 15 seconds, she's going to be in her first semi, and all of a sudden, like, whoa, wait. It's now, it's normal, right? It's just another heat, and I think that's how she has to start thinking. And it seems to be working for her right now. As we're down to that countdown.
Nikki
just
Van
did it.
Dijk makes it official and turns in her first semifinal berth of her career. 16.16 combined total along the way.